Okay, I'd like to call to order the May 1st, 2023 meeting of the Town of Smyrna Beer Board. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any citizens' comments? No one? Okay. Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like to make a motion to approve the minutes?
Got a motion?
Seconded.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, let's move on. Doesn't look like we have any old business, so we're opening up the floor for new business. First on the agenda is Two Brothers Pizzeria and Restaurant for 291 Sam Ridley. Mr. Garcia, you can approach.
Mr. Chair, at this time, would you like to open the floor for public hearing on this application?
Yes,
Okay, very good.
open for public hearing on this application. Tell us a little bit about Two Brothers.
Two Brothers, it's a recently new pizzeria. We've been open for 18 months. It's a family business with my father and my older brother. It was a recently moved. We're from New York, but we fell in love with the town and the area, and we're all about expanding and for the growth of the restaurant.
Okay. Anyone have any questions for Mr. Garcia?
Did you guys sell beer in New York with did you sell beer in New York at the restaurant?
If I would be in New York. I'm
When
sorry.
you said you moved from New York,
Yes.
correct? The business is from New York. Did you sell beer in New York in
No.
the business?
No. This for me is new.
So is this the first time the business then, or you guys
Yes.
would be selling beer?
This is new, yes.
Okay.
Did you move the pizzeria
No.
here, or is this a
No,
franchise of the pizzeria?
we started it here, yeah.
Okay.
I noticed in the application that you are someone marked, it might have been Jason Blanco. Is he here?
That's my brother.
Do you mind approaching? I have a few questions, if that's okay. And then if you don't mind just stating your name for everyone.
Jason Blanco.
And then what is your position? What do you do?
I'm a manager up front. I make sure everything's going good.
Okay,
Like, just,
I gotcha. Gotcha. I noticed on the application that there was a yes marked on some charges, some maybe drug violations. Do you mind going into that and explaining what that is?
like 2 years ago, I got pulled over and I got caught with possession of some drugs.
Okay, and.
I'm sorry, if I may interject, would you mind speaking up a little bit? I'm having a
Yes,
hard
sir.
time hearing.
Yeah, and
sir.
maybe
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
speak like into the mic.
mic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
No problem.
Okay, do you mind repeating?
Yes,
Wait.
2 years ago, I got pulled over and I got caught with like possession of some drugs.
Okay. And then can you tell us what happened after that?
After that, I went to court and I took probation.
Okay, so you took it was a plea deal and
Yeah.
you pleaded guilty. And then how long
I'm
is-
sorry, I didn't get the answer. Did you plead guilty?
Yes,
Okay.
And then how long is your probation?
5 years.
Okay.
It says, I'm not really sure where we got this. There's a law center we got a letter from, and it's addressed to you, but it states that while you're on probation, you're not allowed to leave the jurisdiction of this court until you receive permission from the probation department.
Yes, because I got transferred. I was from New York, but I moved to Tennessee. I just changed my life. I just came out over here. And I just transferred.
They transfer your
We transferred
probation
from New York to Tennessee.
Okay, so you do have a Tennessee probation officer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right, thank you
Yes.
for being clear with that.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Give me just a second here. And the other gentleman's name who's with you?
He's Mr. Garcia.
Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, also looking here, did you have, looks like you may have also signified that you had a arrest record or something along those lines. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes, I was, when I was 18, I got a misdemeanor charge.
Okay. And what was that misdemeanor for, sir?
It was just a possession of.
Can you speak up?
I'm sorry. It was just a possession of a drug as well. When I was 18,
How long ago was that, sir?
that was 3 years ago. I'm 21 now.
Okay, okay. And did you plead guilty to that one, or?
Yes, but the charges were dropped regarding of how it went, the search, because it was the search was illegal. So clearly, I had a lawyer for that. So I had to plead guilty, but the charges didn't go any further.
Just trying to make sure I understand correctly, because, make sure you're treated fair.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. If the charges were dropped,
Yeah.
they dropped them after you pled guilty?
Not too sure. I don't remember it as well. I'm not really good at it, but I believe I just I'm not sure. I just believe it was dropped to the it was just dropped to a misdemeanor charge.
So you're saying they dropped it down to a misdemeanor
Yeah,
charge?
they
They didn't
won't-
drop the charges, they just
No,
dropped
yeah,
it down
they
from?
dropped it to a misdemeanor because they wanted to charge it as a felony. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
they shifted it from a felony to a misdemeanor?
Yeah.
Okay, I was misunderstanding. All right, so then you pled guilty
Yeah.
to a misdemeanor,
Yes.
and is that just one possession charge?
Yeah. Yes. From 18. Yeah. And then that should be it.
Okay.
Oh, and then maybe my recent one, it was just a dog bite incident, but that was yeah, it was just a dog bite because I didn't have a fence in my house,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to go to court for that. So I think that's that could be the recent one, honestly, but I'd rather give you both.
Is that one here in town, I assume?
No, that was in New York. That was I want to say 2 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe.
just trying to make sure
Yeah.
we're treating you fair with those.
No worries.
Now, are you still on probation for that misdemeanor?
No probation. I'm on no probation.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I double check the paperwork here, so I'm giving you a fair hearing. If everyone else has a question, please feel free to while I double check this.
How many employees are you guys planning on having?
I mean, of course, the goal is to get the beer permit. No, the beer license. So we could get the beer license. Is to expand our crew a little more because we're gonna want to do a bar and a nice, a little more setup where it's a little where we could represent a little more of who we are, and just right now we do have a lot of waitresses, but we might want to switch up and get bussers because it gets a little hectic. It's always busy, and we're always trying to just make up with better specials for more growth of people.
So you said y'all had a business in New York and you're moving it here? or-
No, we just
This is the
family
first
wise.
time?
Yeah, this is the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no store before. I'm wondering how you guys plan on IDing.
Oh yeah, my father, my father Jose Garcia. He back in New York, he owned the bar, and he was on top of it. He has a lot of experience when it comes to that. We're gonna have meetings and just clarifications when it comes to it, because we know not to play with the law. And it's going to be clearly there's no underage drinking, and regardless of the age, everyone's going to get ID'd.
So your father, is he here?
He's not here
Not presently, but is he in Tennessee?
Yes, he's in Tennessee. He's actually at the restaurant right now.
Okay. And when did y'all open up the restaurant? I'm sorry.
There's 18 months.
Okay,
Yeah, we have 18 months.
And in the 18 months that y'all run it, you don't know how many employees you have currently?
Oh, currently right now we have 7.
7.
Yeah.
And that's including you two?
No, that's with us it's 9. Yeah, it didn't include us in 9.
What is your immigration status? On our paperwork, it came back where you weren't in the States legally.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm from New York.
Well,
But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not. I struggle at this, but
No,
yeah,
you're okay. Take your time. It's okay.
I'm a U.S. citizen though.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what was your first name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah,
Okay.
Anthony
And
Garcia.
what's your father's name?
Jose.
Okay, is that Oscar?
Yeah, Jose Oscar Garcia.
Jose Oscar.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Okay.
Okay, my bad.
No worries. Yeah, this is my father.
So you're Anthony and your father is Jose.
Yeah, we just have the same last
That
name.
helps. Okay.
So.
And go ahead, ma'am. I apologize.
No, you're good. So the way the paperwork reads, there's 3 owners of the business, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so the issue is currently your father, who would be the Jose, we do not have status of him being what's the right wording I'm trying to use? His immigrant status is not what it should be.
Okay.
And maybe we don't have enough paperwork, but if he was unable to work, how would that affect the 3 of you guys? Because if he's an illegal immigrant, he will
Yes.
not be able to be a business owner.
I believe he does have. I want to say he has.
Because we may not have all the paperwork we
Yeah.
need, and then I've also got an expired New York driver's license.
Yes.
So I feel like there's some things that we don't have enough
Yeah.
information.
He should have. He should.
I mean, he got a U.S. Social,
Yeah, he
Okay.
should. He
so
should.
I'm pretty sure
He should have a permit, though. I believe. I think he does.
Okay.
But that's something we are working on clearly, because I'm 21 now. The goal is to get him papers.
Right.
For my mother as well. So it's just a lot of things to get
It
done.
is. It sure is.
So that's the goal, though.
I got
But
you.
I understand where you guys are coming from
Just
too.
need some more paperwork.
Yeah,
That's okay.
And it's nothing issue. We just have to make sure that
yeah.
we're matching what we have to. So you're working on getting the paperwork for your.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. It's a little complicated because my mother's in New York, and we want to do both at once, not just one. Because I would have to apply for both of them. So,
Okay.
but it's definitely in the works, though.
Mr. Garcia, were you born in the United States?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And so as far as Mr. Oscar Garcia, then that would be the issue with immigration status, only
Correct.
as to him. Okay.
Yeah. So, does anybody have any additional questions?
No. I was gonna make a motion that we hold this over to next meeting, where we can get some more, maybe you can have your paperwork taken care of by that time.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, we're going to close the public hearing for Two Brothers Pizzeria. Thank you. Next on the agenda is Smyrna Independent Merchants Association for the Depot District. We have a representative.
If you guys need to stay to ask questions, you can stay until we end and you can ask questions to get the information that you need. If you want to stay, if you got everything you need, you're free to go. But if you have questions, I advise you to stay and you can ask Mr. King to get all the information that you need.
And we'll set the date for the next beer board meeting too, so you may want to stick around here. That be easy on you. Okay, thanks.
You want to approach? I want to open this up to the public for hearing. So,
Motion to open?
Second.
okay. So it's open. So your business is a brick and mortar business, am I correct?
We are. My name's Vanessa Haley, and I'm with the Smyrna Independent Merchants Association. I'm here instead of Jamon. His name may be on the paperwork today, but he had a game this evening. And we're actually here for the beer garden that we generally have at the Simply Smyrna celebration, which you'll hear from Ron as well, and just to get a permit for that.
Okay. Do you sell out of your building or do you sell out of a tent?
No, this will be out of a 10. It will be set up for that evening and then broken down at the end of the evening.
Who's going to be checking IDs?
Actually, myself and usually one other person that's on the board with me will be checking IDs that evening. We also work directly with the Casual Pint. They bring their truck out, and so we check IDs, and then we also give people tickets so that they have to go through the IDing process, purchasing the tickets, and they have to be wristbanded to know that they've been through that process before they can actually go back and purchase beer.
Do they stay in like a confined space?
Yes, we have a roped off area.
It's not beer crawl or anything like that? Okay.
Not yet.
You guys do this every year, don't you?
Yes, we have, gosh, how many years has it been, Ron? 6, 7? At least 6.
Yeah, like 6. We've been doing the beer party.
Okay. And you're saying Casual Pint's doing the serving, or they're just supplying?
Casual Pint will be doing the serving.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what the dates are for this?
Yes, June 3rd?
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
I'm familiar with them in Casual Pint. So, yeah, I'm fine.
Any more questions for this applicant?
That's what I was waiting on.
No.
I'd like
Yeah.
to make a motion to approve.
I second.
Got a motion and a second? All in
I'm
favor?
sorry, was that you that seconded, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I wasn't looking up.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, it's my fault.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed? Okay. You
Thank
can
you.
pick up your license after 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you. We're going to close this one, and we're going to open up another Smyrna Independent Merchants Association for the Depot Days. We got someone else here for that?
Beer garden.
Okay.
Simply Smyrna.
That's fine.
So it's actually Simply Smyrna celebration, and it's Carpe
Oh.
Artista.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha. We kind of went
Yeah,
out of
so-
order there for a minute.
we partner with the Independent Merchant Association on that event. So-
Okay.
And we are actually doing 2 different beer gardens this year as part of that in 2 different locations. So Carpe Artista applied for one on their property, the 101 building, and that's a new beer garden. It'll be a new venue this year as part of that event. And SIMA has been doing theirs for several years. This would be the first time that we'd be doing this one.
Okay.
Are you also partnering with Casual Pine as well?
No, ours would be with Cedar Glade Brewery out of Murfreesboro. So they'll be providing the product.
Okay.
So
Are they also doing the serving similar to Casual Pine, or are you?
they will be, yes, correct.
Will you be one of the ones IDing people? or-
No, our staff will be, we've got several staff members, so, and we're also, we normally partner with Crimson Security for that event, so
Okay.
our plan is to have one of their security people in that venue as well.
Will y'all be doing tickets also or armbands?
Be doing armbands, yeah, after the ID, so.
Any other questions?
Is this permit for which location? You said there was two
This is for the
locations.
101 building
101.
on the Front Street 101 is for the back lot, and it's a fenced back lot. We actually have one of the stages for the entertainment back on that back lot on the back of the building, so we thought it'd be great to add that as a beer garden since it is contained,
Okay.
so.
How did the armbands, how have they been working for you guys?
Seem to have worked really well as SIMA has managed them. We also do that with, in two other locations, we have wine tasting and music events also, music venues. So we utilize those. We use different colors for different things. But that lets us know they've been ID'd. So those who are serving are not supposed to serve anyone without one of those armbands, so.
Just a question, this is just for curiosity, does it
Uh-huh.
seem that the bands work better than the tickets, or does
I'm
tickets
sorry?
work, does the bands work better than
Oh,
tickets
yeah,
for
the
you?
band works way better because they don't usually aren't able to take it off, or hand it to someone else. So when they're ID'd, we make, whoever IDs them puts that band on to
Yeah.
make sure it's tight, so.
You said you've done wine garden, or?
We've done a wine tasting and jazz in the assembly hall and in the depot. It's two different venues. So as a nonprofit, we get a one-time permit from the state to do those because this is a fundraiser event for the nonprofit.
Okay. And when was that? You only done that once, correct?
No, we've had the wine tasting as part of that event for probably 8 years. This is going on our 11th year of this event.
Okay.
What are the dates?
12th year, I guess.
What are the dates for this?
June 3rd, yeah.
Oh, gotcha, you guys are competing.
Yeah, so, well, it's the same event.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's the same event. These are
Same
just
event,
different parts of the
parts.
same
Yes,
event.
Got it.
Yeah. It's a big event that we've had somewhere between 8,000 and 10,000 people at this event the last couple of years, so.
Any more questions?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Get a motion?
I motion we approve.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay. After 10 a.m. tomorrow, you can come get it.
Excellent. If you've never been to the event, it's a free event, please come.
Thank
Invite
you.
you to come.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to close that. I'm going to open the floor for any other new business.
We still have another agenda item, number 3. That's going to be
Oh.
Smyrna
my bad.
Independent
I
Merchants
apologize.
Association for their other event in the fall.
Yeah, this was, both of them were with
Oh, they're
this one,
both
so
on the
this-
second one?
This one's at then Beacon Fall, and that's where.
Okay, I apologize.
That's okay.
So we're going to open it up for number 3, Smyrna Independent Merchants Association Depot Day Celebration. Who's here representing that?
That would be Miss Vanessa.
Okay.
Would you like for me to tell you a little bit about this one?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you'll just state your name for us
Sorry,
again.
Vanessa Haley.
Thank you.
And I'm with the Smyrna Independent Merchants Association. And Depot Days is the event that we have every year in the fall. It's the last Saturday of September. On Friday evening, the town generally hosts or the Parks Department generally hosts a cruise-in car show. They have live music there, and we generally have a beer garden connected to that, usually on the front lawn in front of the depot. And then Saturday, when we actually have Depot Days, we're set up between 10 and 4. And we have the entire downtown area, or Front Street area, is filled with vendor booths, music, food trucks, anything that you could have at a town festival, essentially. And so we actually utilize that over 2 days. So we have the beer garden in the evening, and then we will also have it set up during the day on Saturday. Just, mostly for husbands who want to just come hang out with us.
Okay.
Are you partnering with Casual Pint on this one as well?
Yes, sir. And Shane Gibbs, the general manager at Casual Pint, he is a member of our board for SIMA. And so he works with us on everything that needs to be taken care of as far as, what he brings in and the truck and, any kind of permitting with that. We just take care of getting the general beer permit.
And are his people doing your pours and everything else for you, the event? Okay.
Will you also be using security?
We don't generally have security, but between our board, we kind of control the perimeter, and it is still, again, a roped-off area with signs posting, exactly what the rules are, that you have to stay within the confines. And, of course, we kind of keep ourselves spaced out to watch to make sure that people aren't going outside of those, outside of the confines of that.
Okay.
Are you going with armbands for the fall as well, ma'am?
Yes.
Have any more questions? Nope. I'll make a motion to approve this application.
Seconded.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're closing that one, and we're opening the floor for any other new business. Do we have any?
None from us.
Okay. Set the date for the June 2023 meeting. That would be June 5th. It's the first Monday. And do we have any reports from officers, committee, or staff? Nope. Okay.
None here?
Oh, yes, we can make that announcement. We are opening applications to fill our vacant spot. Ms. Blair had to come off of the board. So if you know anybody, or if we have any citizens that are watching tonight that are residents of the town of Smyrna, feel free to go on our website and apply for that board through our website.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. I have a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
And seconded.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. We are adjourned.